I wasn't allowed to be present. There were no members of the public allowed to be present. No journalists allowed to be present. This is like medieval Star Chamber stuff. That's how they got us up. If that judicial sentence is allowed to remain, then what the European Union will be tolerating is effectively a constitutional charter for stuffed envelopes, because it will mean that not only the Italian civil service, but basically any nation's civil service across the European Union can unilaterally annul a perfectly legitimate contract with a third sector service provider at any point in time, based only on its word, never corroborated in court, that a fraud had taken place in the in the tender process. So you know, Peter, what the conversation's going to be. And in Italy and in these Mediterranean countries, everybody knows what's going to happen. It's going to be civil service, any service provider, civil servant will go to them and say, it's a nice contract you've got there. It'd be a shame if anything were to happen to it.
Yeah.
Right? But that is the consequence of what will happen if our eviction order isn't overturned. Massive consequences for the European Union and the rule of law in the European Union, just because they wanted to get Steve Bannon's Gladiator school for nationalists out from under their noses. That's the communists for you.
Well, great result, and obviously we'll be watching it closely, and I know you'll keep bringing us information not only on your social media but through War Room and here directly. So great story.